Only we're a credit union.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Call WeatherGuard.
577-7200. WeatherGuard!
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Trinity. The fans are ready. The Black Bears are ready. Let's play ball!
And it is time for Game 2 of this series between the Walla Sweets and your Cowlitz Black Bears. Hi, everybody. I'm Jack Connolly, and welcome to Longview, Washington, David Story Field, home of the Black Bears. And the Black Bears look to win this series. They took Game 1 7-5 last night. What a fun game in this series opener a night ago. The Black Bears fell behind 1-0 after the Sweets scored first in the top of the third inning. The Black Bears rebounded with 5 runs in the home half of the third inning. And then in the 7th inning, with the Sweets down 5-1, come back with 4 runs to tie it up. Chaos, the pickle. The Black Bears will be without their head coach, Kelly Stinnett, tonight. In the head, both Shane McCarroll and Justin Parrish will be leading the way for the Black Bears. But tonight, the Black Bears have an opportunity to do something they haven't done in a while, is take a series. It's been a while. The Black Bears have not successfully won a series in their past 6 tries, but an opportunity to get right towards the end of the season. The first series post-All-Star break. On the mound to help the Black Bears get that done is Chase Brushy, the Ottawa, Arizona commit. Started his first 2 years at Chemeketa Community College in Oregon. 6 feet, 200 pounds, making his 7th start of the summer. He comes in search of that first win, 0-3 on the year with a 6.54 ERA, 22 innings under his belt. He gave up 3 runs on 3 hits in his last start a week ago against Kelowna in the 5-4 loss to the Falcons. Let's take a look at the lineup that he will be facing here tonight. Leading off, playing second base, Kennedy Hara moves over from third base last night. In center field, Davis Mosey, Court McDonald in right field, Stephen Ahm at first base, Logan Meyer in left field. In the DH role, Luka Ruljancic, followed by J.J. Moran, the Stanford commit, playing shortstop. Joel Esparza behind the plate doing the catching. And the third baseman, Chipper Beck, to finish out the lineup card. For the Sweets, coming to the place, Hara stepping in. We're underway. The first pitch is called for strike 1. Game 2 is officially gotten started. Getting started a minute early. Originally slated for a 7 o'clock start time, pushed back up to the typical 6:35. The Black Bears getting going a minute early. A ball and a strike to Hara. The 1-1 pitch from Brushy. The curveball misses inside. The count moves to 2-1. Hara went 1 for 3 last night. Doubled and scored in the Sweets' 4-run 7th inning. 2-1 pitch. Just low and away. Now 3-1 to Hara. The Black Bears in their green tops with orange Black Bears across their chest. White pants, green hat with an orange C. Taking strike 2 is Hara. The Sweets in their gray pants, navy uniforms with Sweets in white cursive writing with a W on their right sleeve. Squared, Walla Walla, swinging and missing. Hara goes down for out number 1. And the night for Brushy starts with a swinging strikeout. 1 away in the top of the first inning. And that brings up the center fielder, Davis Mosey. Let's take a look at the Black Bears defense. Starting in left field, Carter Monda back in the lineup. Dylan Schlegel in center field. Caleb Rozier in right field. Davis Mosey started last night's game in center field. Takes a first pitch strike. In the infield for the Black Bears at third base, Nick Miller. What a night he had at the plate in game 1. Jonathan Mendez at shortstop. Keaton Grady at second base. Going to shortstop on the ground. Mendez over to first base in time for out number 2. Nice play by Mendez. 2 away in the top of the first inning. Keaton Grady at second base and Bronson Neve at first base. J.J. Kennett is the catcher for the Black Bears tonight. Now 2 outs in the top of the first inning. That brings up the right fielder, Court McDonald. McDonald hitting in the same spot in the lineup he was last night, also playing in the same place in the field, in right field tonight. Fouls out the first pitch. 0-1 to McDonald. The Black Bears coming to tonight's game with a 14-23 overall record, but the one that matters, that second half standings. 3-7 so far through the first 10 games. A ball and a strike to McDonald. On the other hand, the Sweets 11-26 on the year, 2-9 after dropping last night's series opener. The 1-1 hit back up the middle, past Brushy, working behind the mound is Mendez. He fires over to first to end the top of the first inning. 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Brushy is a 1-2-3 top of the first. When we come back, the Black Bears coming to the plate for the first time. No score after a half inning between the Sweets and the Black Bears.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Josh Arable, the Hawaii native, right-hander, 5'10", 170-pound junior from Lewis and Clark State College, on the mound tonight for the Sweets, making his 10th appearance of the year, 5th start of the summer. He comes in with an 0-3 record and an impressive 1.95 ERA. Let's take a look at the lineup that he'll be facing. Leading off is the center fielder Dylan Schlegel, followed by the second baseman Keegan Grady, Bronson Neve playing first base, Shea Bowen the DH, Jonathan Mendez the shortstop, Caleb Rozier in right field, Carter Mata in left field, Nick Miller at third base, and J.J. Kennett behind the plate. That's the lineup for the Black Bears tonight. No Kelly Stinnett. The Black Bears will be led by Justin Parrish and Shane McCarroll. Arable, his first pitch on the way, inside for ball one. Schlegel went 0 for 4 last night with the walk. He struck out 3 times to go along with that. He's ahead in the count, 2-0 in his first plate appearance. Esparza can't find that pitch. The home plate umpire, Riley Keller, picks it up. The Sweets breaking out their red hats tonight to go along with their navy tops, red sweet cursive font across the chest, and gray pants. But now 3-0 to Schlegel. Joel Esparza getting the start at the catching position tonight for Walla Walla. 3-0 to Schlegel. Arball's 3-0 pitch catches the inside part of the zone. 3 balls and a strike. No score in the bottom of the first inning. Schlegel swinging and missing on the 3-1 pitch. Now a full count to Schlegel. Let's take a look at the defense for Walla Walla. In left field, Logan Meyer, Davis Mosey in center field, Court McDonald in the right field. No changes from last night's game. In the infield, going from left to right at third base, Chipper Beck, J.J. Moran playing shortstop getting the start, Kennedy Hara at second base, and Stephen Hom at first base. The 3-2 is high for ball 4. Schlegel's on base with a leadoff walk in the bottom of the first inning. The at-bat or plate appearance started 3-0. And then Arable worked his way back to 3-2 but lost him. And that brings up Keegan Grady. Grady at second base tonight. Went 1 for 5 last night with a single and a run scored. The first pitch is off the plate. 1-0. On deck is Bronson Neve. 1-0. Schlegel's at first base. The fastball outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Keegan Grady from Elgin, Texas, and .292 in the year. He's quietly built up a 4-game hitting streak. Fouls off the 2-0 pitch, fielded by third base coach Shane McCarroll. His 4th year on the staff. Was a member of the Oregon State coaching staff during his time as a student in Corvallis. Student manager. Spent some time in the legendary Beavers program, as well as spending time with some draft picks. He was in Corvallis around the time of Adley Rushman, the 2018 first-round pick. 3-1. And Arable's walked the first 2 Black Bears to open up the bottom of the first inning. And now with runners on first and second, here's Bronson Neve. Back-to-back walks to Schlegel and Grady. And that brings over the second baseman Hara and the first baseman Hom going over to the bag, or to the mound, to talk things over. A good crowd on hand tonight. The annual post-game fireworks show presented by Pacific Tech Construction and Western Fabrication going on after the game. We hope to stream the fireworks show to you. My producer, Sean Lunn, running the show tonight. Bronson Neve coming to the plate. Has 2 runners on and nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. And the corner infielders are at the edge of the infield playing very shallow. The first pitch, swinging and missing. Neve chased a pitch out of the zone. Arbol jumping ahead of Neve. It's 0-1. No score, bottom of the first inning, but the Black Bears are building something here. Arbol looks to second, the 0-1. Evens up the count. Downstairs, a ball and a strike to Neve. Neve went 1 for 4 last night, scored a run. The 1-1. Low again, now 2 balls and a strike. Bronson Neve comes in hitting .281. Leading the Black Bears in at-bats and RBIs. 2 balls and a strike. Hopping around at second base is Schlegel. The 2-1 down near the dirt again. 3 balls and a strike to Neve. On deck is Shea Bowen. And the Black Bears with an opportunity. Neve's going to get something he likes. Arbal's giving up 2 walks to open up the inning. He fires in strike 1. The fastball coming across in the upper part of the zone. Now 3-2 to Neve. 2 runners on, nobody out. Hopping around at second, Schlegel. The pitch on the way is sent foul to the right side. And first base coach Noah Malone working his way back from a hamstring injury. Man, he was fun to watch earlier in the season. Smacked one of the first home runs for the Black Bears. Over to left field, he nearly had one in his first at-bat. The 3-2 to Neve. Grady's at first base. Schlegel's at second. Arbol, he looks to second. The 3-2 pitch is up and inside for a ball 4. 3 consecutive walks to start the bottom of the first inning. Loads up the bases for Shea Bowen. Bowen strolling to the plate. The cleanup hitter for the Black Bears from Lubbock Christian. At first base is Neve. Grady's at second and Schlegel's at third. The corners are in. The middles are at double play depth. Bowen takes strike 1. Oh, and 1 to Bowen. He went 1 for 3 last night with an RBI. He has an RBI opportunity in his first plate appearance here tonight. A ball and a strike to Bowen. The bases are loaded. The Black Bears threatening in the bottom of the first. Arbol has given up 3 walks to Schlegel, Grady, and Neve. 2 balls and a strike to Bowen. On deck is Mendez. The wind blowing in from left center field. 2-1. Arbol takes a breath. He kicks and deals. Misses inside. And now Arbol and the Sweets in real danger of walking in the first run of this game. Another 3-1 coming. Arbol looks in. The 3-1 to Bowen is outside for a ball 4, and that brings in Schlegel. And the Black Bears cash in the bottom of the first inning. 4 consecutive walks from Arbol. Cowlitz leads 1-0. The bases are loaded with still nobody out. Bowen drives in another run. His second ribby of the series. And that prompts a visit from the Sweets pitching coach. Schlegel, Grady, Neve, and Bowen all reached through from the walk. Shea Bowen coming to the plate. The whole infield meeting on the mound. The Black Bears made things work last night, pulling out a win despite the 3 errors. But the keys for the Black Bears, limit the walks. We see when the pitchers bring down the amount of batters walked, which they have done in the past couple of games. A couple of weeks ago, the Black Bears are putting up torrential numbers, absolutely staggering, as well as a high amount of errors. But when the Black Bears, they only had 5 walks last night, you keep yourself in games. As well as taking care of the baseball. The 3 errors only turned into 1 run. A couple of weeks ago, the Black Bears had close to 20 errors in a week. Something that cannot happen if you expect yourself to be competitive. But here's Jonathan Mendez at the plate with the bases loaded. Cowlitz leads 1-0. Nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. The first pitch to the UC Santa Barbara Gaucho is high for ball 1. You're starting to see frustration build from Arbol. Giving up walks to the first 4 batters he's faced. 1-0 to Mendez. The 1-0. He finds the zone with the curveball. A ball and a strike to Mendez. The most walks that Arbol has given up in an outing is 2. He's already doubled it here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 balls and a strike to Mendez. Mendez went 0 for 2 last night, also with a couple of walks. The 2-1. Called for strike 2. A nicely located fastball from Arbol. Tough pitch to square up. Inside fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bottom of the first inning. The Black Bears with the bases loaded. Staying alive is Mendez. And we'll do another 2-2. Caleb Rozier is on deck. Bowens at first. Neves at second. Grady's at third. The 2-2 on its way. Spiked by Arbol for ball 3. 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to Mendez. Arbol has given up 4 walks to open up this bottom of the first inning. In danger of surrendering a 5th. Ball 4. Mendez walks. It's 2-0 Cowlitz. Coming in to score is Grady. 5 consecutive walks. And Arbol's really struggling to find the strike zone right now. And that brings up Caleb Rozier. Rozier had a nice debut last night. We talked about in the post-game interview the goal coming into his debut just to find some barrels. And it felt good to be out there playing again. Rozier went 2 for 4. He also came to the plate with the bases loaded in the bottom of the first inning last night. He had a long fly out to the warning track. Good piece, an opposite field fly ball. Can he drive in a run here? The 0-1 pitch is called for strike 2. Arbol jumping in front 0-2 to Rozier. Rozier from Park University, Gilbert. Playing right field tonight. The 0-2. Fair ball! A soft swing. He met it in the zone and sent it to the sidewall. He slides into second with a 2-run double. Rozier continues his hot start. It's 4-0 Black Bears. RBIs 3 and 4. Rozier didn't hit that ball particularly hard. He met it in the strike zone, almost a check swing, was just trying to stay alive, foul it off. Fouled it past the first baseman, Hom, and a 2-run double. That's the first hit of the game for the Black Bears. And now at third base is Mendez. Neve and Bowen came in to score. Carter Monda, fair ball! Past the diving Beck. Fielded by Meyer. Rozier comes in to score. And it's a 2 RBI single for Monda. 6-0 Cowlitz. And the Sweets still have not recorded an out. 6-0 Black Bears. And coming to the plate, the 8th hitter of the inning, Nick Miller. Taking strike one is Nick Miller. And he was the producer last night. 2 for 3. 5 RBIs. He came into last night's game only with 3 on the season. Monda's at first base. The 0-1. He's taken for strike 2. Arbol got ahead of Rozier, 0-2. 2 hits, 4 walks have turned into 6 runs so far. The 0-2 is high for ball 1. On deck is J.J. Kennett. Monda taking his lead. The 1-2. Fouled off Miller's leg. A ball and 2 strikes to Miller. In the 40th pitch of the bottom of the first inning, set to come from Arbol. The 1-2 on its way. Taken off. Miller set it off Arbol. He gathers, fields, and throws over to first for out number 1. And a nice recovery from Arbol. The comebacker off the bat of Miller. Ricocheted right off Arbol. Nice job handling his composure, being able to deliver a strike to first base. Monda was running on the pitch, so he moves up to second. 1 away in this bottom of the first inning. The first pitch to J.J. Kennett, low and away for ball 1. Kennett started his college career at Dallas Baptist last season. He entered the portal after the 2024 season concluded and committed to Baylor shortly after. The 1-0 in the dirt, gets away from Esparza. Monda over to third base, and he'll stop there on the wild pitch. Esparza couldn't find it for a moment. Monda moving over to third base. The Black Bears lead 6-0. And on deck is the leadoff man, Dylan Schlegel. The 2-0. Gets up by Esparza. And Monda scores on the passed ball. Now 7-0 in Black Bears. Nothing Cowlitz. Now the bases are empty for Kennett. Ahead in the count, 3-0. Kennett, 3-0 hacking. And he fouls it off behind the Black Bears dugout. 3-1. The 3-1 from Arbol, fouled back. Kennett swinging at ball 4. 3-2 to Kennett. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Kennett goes down hacking for out number 2. That's the first strikeout for Arbol tonight. And back to the top of the order. Here's Dylan Schlegel.
Back to the top of the lineup with center fielder number 36,
Schlegel led off this inning with a walk, and he came around to score. Schlegel takes a first pitch fastball for strike one. Oh, and 2. The third batter that our ball has jumped in front of 0-2 this inning. Right back up on the mound, the 0-2, check swing, down to first base. No, he did not go. Now it's 1-2 to Schlegel. Schlegel scored his 23rd run of the season earlier this inning. The 1-2 is outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 away in the bottom of the first inning. The 2-2, back up the middle, off the foot of Arball, ricocheting over to third base, and Beck's not going to have a play. And an infield single for Schlegel. He's on base again this inning. The first hit of the series for Schlegel. And that brings up the 11th Black Bear to come to the plate this inning. And the Black Bears have been on Arball. Arball was struggling to find the zone early, and that will conclude his evening. An early stint. He lasts 2/3 of an inning in the bottom of the first inning. The Black Bears add 7 runs off 5 walks. We'll be back in a moment to meet this new Sweets reliever. The Black Bears up 7-0 in the bottom of the first.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Hi, this is Mike from Dicana Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dicana Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dicana Toyota, believe in nice.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth.
Otho Savage from Blue Mountain Community College on the pitch for Walla Walla. Dylan Schlegel takes off on the first pitch, and he slides in safely to second with a stolen base. So the inning continues. Schlegel into scoring position. Keegan Grady coming to the plate for the second time this inning. 1-0. Loop shot, it's dropping quick. It's going to take a bounce in front of Meyer. And a base hit in shallow left field, and the Black Bears are just finding creases in this defense right now. Grady's on base for the second time as well. Runners at the corners for Bronson Neve. And that brings up Bronson Neve. He walked and scored the third of 5 walks to open up this bottom of the first inning. 2 away. Savage's first pitch is upstairs, 1-0. Savage from Twin Falls, Idaho, making his 6th appearance of the summer. All have come out of the bullpen. The 1-0 is popped up, right side, and out of play. 1-1. Savage hasn't pitched in nearly 3 weeks. Last pitched on July 1st against the Pickles in a 12-4 loss. The 1-1, Neve takes a slider. Grady taking off for second base, and he's in there. And now runners at second and third with 2 away. The Black Bears staying aggressive. It is early in this game. Runners at second and third, 2 away. 2-1 to Neve. The 2-1 misses. Now 3 balls and a strike to Bronson. Grady's at second. Schlegel's at third. The Black Bears in front 7-0. The 3-1 on the ground. Bobbled at first base by Hom. He recovers in time. And that ends a 7-run bottom of the first inning for the Black Bears. Cowlitz bounces the Walla Walla starter with 2/3 of the inning. They had 7 runs off 4 hits and 5 walks. What a start for the Black Bears. Going to the second, in front 7-0.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union. Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Following a 7-run bottom of the first inning, Chase Brushy is back on the hill with some run support from his bats. He sat the Sweets down 1-2-3 with a strikeout and 2 groundouts. Leading off the top of the second inning is Stephen Hom, the first baseman. Hom cracks the first pitch into shallow center field. Schlegel running in to make the catch. 4 out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. That brings up the left fielder, Logan Meyer. And the Black Bears spent a long time at the plate. For sure, north of 30 minutes. You wonder how that can affect your starter when you're on the mound or on the bench for so long. Looks pretty good. Fires in, strike 1 to Meyer. 1 away in the top of the second inning. Brushy's 0-1 is high for ball 1. Meyer and Brushy will be teammates next year at Ottawa University in Arizona. Brushy recently committed earlier in the summer to the Spirit. Swinging and missing, it's 1-2. Meyer hitting .272 in the summer. Crossed the 100 AB threshold last night. Fouling off the 1-2. Meyer went 0 for 4 last night. He reached on a walk as well as an error. Brushy's 1-2 from the windup. Misses off the plate, 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck is the DH, Luka Ruljancic. 2-2, Black Bears in front, 7-0. 2-2, called strike 3. Second punch out for Brushy. Meyer goes down looking, 2 away in the top of the second. And that brings up the DH, Ruljancic. Ruljancic did not play in last night's game. Last played 6 days ago in the 3-1 win over the Knights. He takes a slider down in the dirt for ball 1. Ruljancic, a Pacific Northwest native from Seattle, going into his sophomore year at Scottsdale Community College. And he knocks the first hit of the game into left field for the Sweets. And a 2-out single for Ruljancic extends this top of the second inning. Ruljancic with his 15th hit of the summer. And that brings up another guy who didn't play last night, the shortstop, J.J. Moran. Stepping in with 2 outs and a runner at first. Swinging and missing at the first offering. 0-1 to the Stanford commit. Moran from the San Diego area. Graduated from San Marcos High School. Native of San Marcos, California. A ball and a strike to Moran. 2 outs in the top of the second inning. Ruljancic at first base. Brushy looking in. Takes a glance over to first. The 1-1 pitch from the righty on the way. Softly bounced over to third base. Miller sets his feet and throws across the infield for out number 3. Brushy works around a 2-out single. Middle of the second in Cowlitz. The Black Bears in front by 7 runs.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Hi, this is Mike from Dicana Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dicana Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dicana Toyota, believe in nice.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
After sending 12 men to the plate in the bottom of the first inning, Shea Bowen leads off for the Black Bears. Cowlitz leads 7-0. Welcome back to David Story Field in Longview, Washington. The Sweets had to tap into their bullpen with two outs in the bottom of the first inning. Otto Savage got the Sweets out of the inning, striking out Kennett. Now down in the count, 2-0. Now 3-0 to Bowen. Bowen reached on an RBI walk last inning. The 3-0 is called for strike 1. Bowen in the DH spot tonight for Cowlitz. 3-1 from Savage is lifted into left field. Meyer working towards the line, making the catch for out number 1. Bowen flies out to left field for out number 1. That brings up the shortstop, Jonathan Mendez.
Now batting for the Black Bears, the shortstop, number 8, Jonathan Mendez.
Mendez also drove in a run on a walk. 5 consecutive walks to open up the bottom of the first inning. Savage's first pitch is called for strike 1. The 0-1. Taken for strike 2. And something that the Sweets pitchers did do a good job of. They jumped ahead 0-2, but just couldn't finish at bats. The slider's outside, 1-2. Righty on righty matchup. The 1-2. Slider outside again, 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck is Caleb Rozier, 1 away in the bottom of the 2nd inning. The 2-2 to Mendez. Check swing, called strike 3. Mendez goes down looking. 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Savage's 2nd strikeout. That brings up one of the newest Black Bears. Rozier drove in 2 on a check swing, 2-run single, bloop to right field. It's dropping quick, and it finds some grass in front of McDonald. Rozier's 2 for 2 with a 2-out single. Rozier is 4 for his first 6 as a Black Bear. That's a good start. That brings up Monda. He drove in 2 on a single last inning. Savage checks over to first base. Rozier's back in, standing up. 2 away in this top of the 2nd, or the bottom of the 2nd inning, excuse me. Inside, close to Monda, spins out of the way. Monda, the left fielder from Northern Colorado. Vancouver native, 6'4", 205 pounds. The 1-0 from Savage. Bounce to shortstop, over to first base in time to end the inning. The Black Bears leave a runner on. We're going to the 3rd inning. Cowlitz in front, 7-zip.
Your score, Sweets 0.
Call WeatherGuard.
577-7200. WeatherGuard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at CowlitzBlackBears.com. The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity,
the best part of your next beach getaway is that Fiber Federal Credit Union has plenty of branches along the Oregon coast. Access your Fiber account at thousands of credit union branches and ATMs nationwide. FiberCU.com. Banking made easy. Top of the 3rd inning between the Sweets and the Black Bears. Cowlitz in front 7-0 after they put up a 7th spot in the home half of the 1st inning. I'm Jack Connolly bringing you Black Bears baseball. Joel Esparza, the catcher, gets the Sweets going in the top of the 3rd. He lifts a fly ball into center field, running back, but finding his way under it is Schlegel. 1 away in the top of the 3rd inning. After the long fly out to center field, here's the 3rd baseman, Chipper Beck. Beck at 3rd base tonight. He moves over from shortstop in Game 1 last night. Beck, the 9-hole hitter for the Sweets. Top of the lineup, waiting. Beck briefly showed a bunt, but he pulls back to take ball 1. Beck, the BYU Cougar, a Utah native from Highland. Laced into center field, just sneaking through. But a one-out single for Beck. Here's the second hit of the game for the Sweets. And back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Kennedy Hara. Hara's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hara from Colorado Mesa by way of Aaliyah, Hawaii. Brushy back on the mound. His first pitch to Hara. His slider is off the plate, 1-0. Hara hitting 162 on the summer, 111 at-bats through 33 games. Beck's at first base. 2 balls and no strikes. Hara is coming off back-to-back quality seasons for Colorado Mesa. 367 in 2023, and following it up with 350 last year. The 2-0. Ball 3, a back pick to first base, not in time to get Beck. Nice throw by JJ from his knees. Brushy on the mound. The 3-0. Swing and a miss. Beck's at first base. The pitch on the way. He's off the plate. 3-2. The Black Bears in front. 7-0. 1 away in the top of the third. Foul back. On deck is Davis Mosey. Hara, the leadoff man for the Sweets. At first base is Beck. The 3-2. Low and inside. 4-4. The first walk given up by Brushy. And that puts 2 runners on with 1 away for Davis Mosey. Hara's at first base, Beck's at second. Kennett's out to speak with Brushy. The first visit between Kennett and Brushy. A quick one. The Sweets down 7 runs, a lot of time to work with. Mosey's 0 for 1 with a ground out. He steps in. Mosey committed to Wichita State, spent his first 2 seasons at Blue Mountain Community College. Brushy on the rubber. He looks to second base. His first pitch to Mosey. He's taken for strike 1. Mosey went 1 for 4 last night. Scored a run and struck out twice. Runners on first and second. Brushy's 0-1. Is fouled out of play. Now down 0-2 in the count. This inning led off with an Esparza fly out to center. Beck singled up the middle. Hara drew a walk. 2 runners on, 1 away from Mosey. The 0-2. Check swing. Back pick to second. It's thrown into center field. Good backup from Schlegel. Staying at second base is Beck. Mosey held up. So 1-2. Kennett likes to throw down. First, second, third, it doesn't matter. The base runners have to be on their toes. Kennett's lucky that Beck did not take off. The 1-2. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Walla down 7-zip. The Black Bears at a 7th spot in the home half of the first inning. The 2-2 is in the dirt and blocked by Kennett. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Mosey was down in the count 0-2. He's worked his way back to full. We're getting ready for a payoff pitch. Here it comes. Down and outside. Back-to-back walks, and that will load up the bases. And the Sweets putting something together. The bases are loaded with one out for the three-hole hitter, Court McDonald. Mosey's at first base, Hara's at second, and Beck's at third. The first pitch to McDonald is outside for ball one. McDonald grounded out to end the first inning. He's in 300 on the summer. The 1-0 from Brushy. Bounces the pitch foul into the Cowlitz dugout. McDonald from Stanford, originally from Arlington, Texas. Going into his junior season. Hit .325 this past year for the Cardinals. Brushy's 1-1. Is outside for ball two. Kennett couldn't squeeze it, but it stays close to him. One away in this top of the third inning. And a huge opportunity for Walla to get on the board. The bases are juiced with one out. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed. McDonald chased a pitch off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. McDonald with 4 RBIs in the season. A chance for a couple here. The 2-2 swing and a miss. He goes down. The third strikeout for Brushy. 2 outs in the top of the third. And a big strikeout for Brushy. And with 2 outs, that brings up the first baseman, Stephen Hom. Brushy's had a strikeout in every inning. That brings up Hom. 2 away. Can he come through for the Sweets? Grounds it to short. Mendez to his knees. Over to first. In time. And the Sweets loaded up the bases with 1 out, but can't scratch anything across. Middle of the 3 in Cowlitz. The Black Bears lead 7-0.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears Baseball. A great double play.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with the tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Cowlitz County's own Nick Miller gets things started for the Black Bears in the home half of the third inning. Cowlitz in front 7-0 after putting up 7 runs in the home half of the first inning. Welcome back to David Story Field. Otho Savage out to start his second full inning. Moran bobbles the ground ball up the middle. In the bottom of the third, starts on an error. Miller's on base for the first time tonight. And those are deflating plays for your pitcher. You made a good pitch, inducing a ground ball. Moran was shuffling across the infield, and he bobbled the ball and can't complete the play. And that brings up the catcher, J.J. Kennett, who takes ball one inside. Kennett, the Baylor Bear commit going into his sophomore year. Born in Louisiana, grew up in Missouri City, Texas, a suburb of Houston. The 1-0 pitch is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Kennett played in 12 games this past season for Dallas Baptist. Made 4 starts, went 1 for 18. Kennett, a missile for an arm behind the plate. We talked about it in the top half of the last inning. Base runners have to be careful. He is not afraid to backpick you anywhere on the bases. Now Savage checking over on Miller. A couple of pickoff attempts over to first base. 2-0. Left field. Past the shortstop Moran. Kennett has his first hit of the night. Now runners on first and second as the lineup turns back over to the top of the order. Kennett just got it past Moran. And that brings up the center fielder, Dylan Schlegel, the Black Bears West Coast League All-Star. Only a 2-plate appearance, 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a sac fly. Scored the first run of the game of Thursday night's All-Star game for the South team. First pitch is inside, 1-0. The Black Bears getting ready to go through the lineup for the 3rd time already. Schlegel went to the plate twice back in the home half of the first inning. The 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Schlegel led off the bottom of the first with a walk. He came around to score. Then he reached on an infield single and was stranded at third base. The 2-0 from Savage. Inside, 3-0 now. Runners on first and second. Cowlitz up 7-0. Miller reached on an error and Kennett reached on a single. The 3-0 from Savage is called for strike one. Schlegel came into tonight hitting .299. His average has teetered between the 290s and 300 range for much of the season. The 3-1. Taken for strike two, crossing around Schlegel's knees. Schlegel, Kennett's teammate at Dallas Baptist. Both of them members of the 2023 recruiting class. The 3-2 from Savage is inside for ball 4, and that will load up the bases again. The Black Bears load up the bases for the first time since the first inning. The Black Bears loaded up the bases with 5 consecutive walks to start the bottom of the first inning. Walla starter Josh Arball was pulled after he only recorded 2 outs. Now the bases are loaded for Grady, and he takes ball 1 off the plate. Schlegel's at first base. Kennett's at second, and Miller's at third. The 1-0. Outside again, 2 balls and no strikes. Grady has not been retired tonight. Like Schlegel, he came to the plate twice in the bottom of the first. He walked and scored and reached on a single and stole a base. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And Savage in danger of walking in a run. On deck is Bronson Neve. The 3-0 outside for ball 4. And the Black Bears add another run. It's 8-0 Cowlitz. Nothing Black Bears. Esparza is out to have a chat with Savage. And Savage got the Sweets out of the bottom of the first inning. He struck out Kennett to end the inning. Then he worked through the second inning. He gave up a base hit, but he worked around it. Rozier was stranded at first base, but is struggling again to find the zone here in the bottom of the third. And that brings up Bronson Neve. Neve's 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out. And the first pitch is inside, brushing him off the plate. 1-0. Neve started the summer with a couple of teammates on the Black Bears. He was joined by 3 Arizona Western Matadors. All 3 of them, or 2 of 3 of them, have left the team. Now ahead in the count, 2-0. Neve, originally from Australia, told me it's been nearly a year since he's been able to go home. Spent the holidays with his family in the States over in Maryland. The 2-0 is inside for ball 3. The bases are loaded. Savage, again, on the verge of walking in another run. Back-to-back walks following a leadoff error and a base hit. The 3-0 on the way is called for strike 1. Cowlitz in front 8-0. They had 7 in the first. They just added 1 moments ago here in the third. The 3-1 to Neve. Fair ball. Rope past the third baseman into the left field corner. That'll bring in 2 runs. Here comes Grady. The throw to the plate, not in time. And a base is clearing. 3-run double for Neve. Makes it 11-0 Black Bears. Everybody's joining the party. Neve with his first hit. His 4th double of the season. RBIs 20, 21, and 22, adding to his team lead in ribbies. Still nobody out in the bottom of the third inning. Bronson Neve smoked it past the third baseman Beck. And here's Shea Bowen popping up the first pitch to the left side of the infield. Moran making the catch on the edge of the outfield grass. 1 away. And that brings up Jonathan Mendez.
Now batting for the Black Bears, the shortstop, number 8, Jonathan Mendez.
Mendez is 0 for 1 with an RBI walk and a strikeout. Stepping in with 1 out and a runner on second base. Taking strike 1. Neves at second. He just cleared the bases with a 3-run double. Cowlitz in front, 11-zip. The 0-1, laced left field. Hanging up for Meyer to make the catch for out number 2. And fans were over an hour into this game, still in the bottom of the third inning. We got started 6:34. The Black Bears bats have been blazing hot. They've also benefit from a plethora of walks from Sweets pitching. Now with 2 outs, Caleb Rozier steps in, but he flares out to the second baseman. I thought he was going to have his 3rd hit of the game. But after 3, the Black Bears lead 11-0. Cowlitz cashes in on more walks and a bases clearing double from Neve. We're going to the 4th inning. It's been all Black Bears so far.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories.
Top of the fourth inning. Logan Meyer leads off for the Sweets, followed by Luka Ruljancic and J.J. Moran. The Black Bears add to their lead with 4 runs in the bottom of the third inning. It's 11-0 Cowlitz. 1-0 to Meyer. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The 1-0. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Meyer in left field tonight for Walla Walla. Cowlitz scored 7 runs in the first inning and 4 in the third. The 2-0 from Brushy. Finds the zone for strike 1. The 2-1. Elevated. Left side. Just beyond the Walla Walla dugout on the third base side. Logan Meyer played in 38 games this past season for Ottawa. Hit .338 with 44 hits and 31 runs scored. Brushy's 2-2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for out number 1 in the top of the fourth. Another strikeout for Brushy, his 4th of the game. And that brings up Ruljancic. Ruljancic at the first hit of the game for the Sweets. A single back in the second inning. 1-0. The fastball misses upstairs. Ruljancic, the rising sophomore at Scottsdale Community College. Brushy, his 1-0 pitch on the way, is inside for ball 2. Ruljancic played in 22 games this past season, had 10 RBIs, hit .113 on the year. The 2-0 outside, 3 balls and no strikes. Ruljancic, typically a corner infielder, split time between first and third base this past season. DHing tonight. The 3-0 pitch is called for strike 1. Ruljancic thought he had ball 4. And the sun slowly setting, still warming this place up here at David Story Field. Another warm summer day here in Southwest Washington. The 3-1 is tipped into the glove of Kennett. One away in the top of the fourth inning. The 3-2, check swing, the appeal. Yes, he did go around. 5th strikeout for Brushy. 2 down in the 4th. And stepping in for the second time is the shortstop, J.J. Moran.
The shortstop, number 12, J.J. Moran.
The Stanford Cardinals 0 for 1 with a ground out to third. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Meyer and Ruljancic struck out swinging to start this inning. Brushy's 0-1. Slider, lined, left field, dropping in for a base hit. And a 2-out base knock extends the inning. Moran with his first hit of the ball game. And that brings up the catcher, Joel Esparza. Esparza, another one of Brushy's future teammates at Ottawa. One and 0. And there's an Ottawa pipeline for the Sweets up in Walla Walla. The most players, the most school that produces the most Sweets is Walla Walla Community College. Head coach Jared Molna, the second year with the Sweets, going into his third year at Walla Walla. At first base is Moran. The 2-0. Popped up. He's going to stay in play. Neve almost made the basket catch in foul territory. 2 balls and a strike. Esparza is 0 for 1 with a fly to center. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Cowlitz leads 11-0. The 2-1 to Esparza. Line left field, just foul. And the Swedes had their best opportunity an inning ago. They had the bases loaded with 1 out, but could not scratch a run across. And the Black Bears followed up with 4 more in the 3rd. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Brushy strikes out the side. Works around a 2-out single. Middle of the 4th in Longview. Cowlitz up big. 11-zip over the Sweets.
Thank all of our military and first responders for their service. If you're an active military or a veteran,
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union. Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Otto Savage begins his 3rd full inning. He came in with 2 outs in the bottom of the 1st inning. He ended the 7-run nightmare for the Sweets. 0-2 now to Carter Monda. Monda, Miller, and Kennett due up for the Black Bears in the home half of the 4th. 7, 8, 9. The 0-2 pitch. Slider softly hit on the ground to 3rd. Back over to 1st in time. 1 away. Monda's 1 for 3 tonight. And back to that nightmare of a 1st inning. 5 walks to start the home half of the 1st. All 7 runs were charged to Arbol. In a fluke of an inning, Arbol came into the game 3rd in the West Coast League for strikeouts on the season. The first pitch is up and into Miller. 1-0. Arbol had not given up more than 3 walks all season before this outing. He shattered that record before he recorded an out. Now 2 balls and no strikes to Miller. The Black Bears had 7 in the 1st and 4 in the 3rd. The 2-0 from Savage. Fouled off, 2 balls and a strike.
great hustle, Todd. Keep it up, buddy. everybody.
Miller had 5 RBIs last night. A 3-run triple and a 2-run single that ended up being the difference in the game. His 2-run single in the bottom of the 7th lifted the Black Bears, put them up 7-5. After the Sweets scored 4 runs in the top of the 7th to tie the game up at 5. The 2-2 is fouled off the netting. The Black Bears have not won a series in their past 6 attempts. Cowlitz with an opportunity to make a strong first impression following the All-Star break. The 2-2 is fouled off again. Miller in his 3rd season as a Black Bear, the longest tenured member on the team. The 2-2. Miller lays off the slider. That will fill up the count. On deck is J.J. Kennett. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Miller goes down for out number 2. That brings up the catcher, J.J. Kennett. Kennett's 1 for 2 tonight. He singled and scored last inning. The first pitch is low for ball 1. Kennett, the 9-hole hitter of this Black Bears lineup. Cowlitz, without their manager, Kelly Stitt. He was tossed in the top of the 7th inning last night. 2 balls and no strikes. Kennett hitting .226 on the season. The 2-0. Outside now 3-0. The Sweets have struggled with walks. It has ailed them tonight. Kennett takes strike 1. 5 walks in the bottom of the 1st inning. 2 walks last inning. Those 2 walks turned into 2 runs. The 3-1 is fouled off. That moves the count to full to Kennett. 3-2 to the Black Bears catcher. The 3-2 from Savage inside. And it got a piece of him. It didn't matter. Kennett's hit on what would have been ball 4. He takes his base. He's on for the 2nd time tonight. And that flips the lineup card over back to the top of the order. And here's the center fielder, Dylan Schlegel. And another free pass issued by Sweets pitching.
Number 36, Dylan Schlegel.
Schlegel coming to the plate for the 4th time tonight. The first pitch is inside for ball 1. And there's action in the Sweets bullpen. 1-0 to Schlegel. Schlegel's been walked twice and reached on an infield single. Jam shot over to second. Making the catch is Hara to end the inning. And working around the 2-out hit by pitch. Savage puts up a 0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Going into the 5th. It's all Cowlitz so far. Black Bears up 11-0.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Call WeatherGuard.
577-7200.
WeatherGuard. Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. WeatherGuard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call WeatherGuard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
WeatherGuard.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
An intense game, a musical chair is going on in between the 4th and 5th inning. Welcome back to David Story Field. The Black Bears in front, 11-0. I'm Jack Connolly bringing you Black Bears baseball. Chase Brushy is out for his 5th inning of work. He's thrown 4 scoreless innings so far. Has plenty of run support to work with. Brushy in prime position to earn his first win of the year. His first pitch is low and outside to the third baseman, Chipper Beck. Brushy's 1-0 is laced into left field, taking a hop in front of Monda for a leadoff base hit. Beck's 2 for 2 tonight. And the leadoff man's aboard for Walla Walla. Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Kennedy Hara. Top of the 5th inning, Cowlitz leads Walla Walla 11-0. Beck's at first base. Hara takes ball 1 outside. The second baseman's 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out in the first inning and walked in the third. 1-0. Hit hard, left field. Monda looking up. And it slices foul at the last moment. And a short porch in left field, only 306 feet down the line. And just slicing foul. Hara nearly put the Sweets on the board with a 2-run blast to left. Monda didn't give much effort to it, just looked up and watched it sail to the left. Now 1-1. Not hit as hard, but finding some grass in left field. Cut off before it reaches the corner. Going first to third is Beck. And rolling into second base with a stand-up double is Hara. And now runners at second and third and nobody out in this top of the 5th inning. Hara was seeing it well that at-bat. Barreling up 2 pitches. And he's into second base with a double, his first hit of the game. The Sweets' 5th hit. But now another good opportunity to get on the board. Top of the order. Here's the center fielder, the 2-hole hitter, Davis Mosey. Back-to-back hits to open up this inning. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to Mosey. Mosey's 0 for 1 with a ground down and walk. The 0-1. Called strike 2. Nice location from Brushy. Low and outside. Just catching the outside corner. Brushy's 0-2 pitch is on the ground. Through a hole into right field. That will bring in 1. Hara's being waved around. Rozier throws all the way home. Not even close. And a 2-run single from Mosey puts Walla Walla on the board. It's an 11-2 ball game. And that may be it for Chase Brushy. As the Sweets finally break through and put a couple runs on the board. Mosey's at first with a 2-run single. There is action in the Cowlitz bullpen. The first visit from Justin Parrish out to the mound. Black Bears pitching coach has had multiple stints with the organization. In his second year of his second stint, he rejoined the staff last year for the 2023 season. He was on the staff in 2019. He had a 4-year absence. A Pacific Northwesterner, grew up in the area, played his college ball at Missouri Western. He's back to the dugout. He'll stick with Brushy. Brushy will face the 3-hole hitter, Court McDonald. McDonald's 0 for 2. Brushy's first pitch is swung on and fouled off. First base side, in between the coach's box and the first base. 0-1. McDonald grounded out to short in his first at-bat and then struck out in his last back in the third. 0-1. Mosey's at first. Low and away. That evens up the count at 1-1. The Black Bears with 11 runs on 7 hits. Walla with 2 runs on 6 hits. The Sweets left the bases loaded in the third inning. Fouled off. It's 1-2 now. The bat boy Todd Meredith running the home plate umpire Riley Keller some baseballs and retrieving the foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Brushy takes a peek at Mosey. The 1-2 to McDonald. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 6 for Brushy. 1 away here in this top of the 5th inning. And following the strikeout, that brings up the first baseman, Stephen Hom. At first base is Mosey. Cowlitz up 11-2, 1 away in the top of the 5th. The first pitch to Hom is popped in the air to the right side and out of play. 0-1 to Hom. Hom hitting .348 on the season. Through a good sample size, 92 at-bats coming into tonight's game. The 0-1 is called for strike 2. Hom's 0 for 2 tonight with a fly out and a ground out. The 0-2, low and outside, taken for ball 1. This inning started with a base hit from Beck. Hara followed it up with a double into the left field corner. Mosey drove in 2 runs on a base hit to right field. The 1-2 off the plate, ball 2, back pick to first base, not in time to catch Mosey. Mosey gets back, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 from Brushy. Hammered left field. Monda looking up on the track, making the catch. Oh my gosh, did he catch it? Yes! One of the most impressive catches you'll ever see. Showing off elite athleticism. Leaping in the air, flipping over the fence, and holding on to rob Hom of a 2-run shot. What a catch! And I'm still in awe. And one of the relievers from the Sweets giving Monda his props, going and dapping them up. Wow! What a catch! And the Sweets manager out to speak to the home plate umpire, Riley Keller. Jared Molna trying to plead his case potentially for a home run since it went over the fence. Still talking to the umpire, Keller. The bases umpire, Elijah Bester, out to join the conversation. As Meyer and Kennett have a chat at home plate. What a catch. I wish we could take another look at it. Carter Monda going over the left field fence. It's not a very big fence, maybe only 3-4 feet high. And Monda's 6'4", pretty big guy. But an excellent exhibition of athleticism, concentration, hold it on. One of the finest catches you'll ever see. And the Black Bears up 11-2. That could have pulled the Sweets a little bit closer. Because now the umpires are talking it over. And now Justin Parrish is out to have a chat with the umpire. And excuse me, Shane McCarroll. And now there is anxiety rising. Could this call potentially get overturned? And Shane McCarroll holding his arms out in what appears to be a sense of confusion. So now here is a controversial call. And I believe that it's confirmed. A fly out to left field. What a catch. That might be one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. And I've watched a lot of baseball played at a high level. That catch is as good as it gets. And a long, loud fly out for Hom brings up the left fielder, Logan Meyer. Swinging and missing at a pitch up and out of the zone. 0-1 to Meyer. He struck out twice tonight. At second base is Mosey. Mosey tagging up to second base on the catch. A ball and a strike. And here's the third battle between these future teammates. Meyer at Ottawa University, Arizona. Brushy committed there earlier this summer. 2 balls and a strike. Meyer from Billings, Montana. He's had an active summer, over 100 at-bats in 34 games. The 2-1. Fastball misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. Brushy's fastball, 87, 89, top 91. That might be close. That fastball still has life on it here in his 5th inning of work. Mosey jumping over the ground ball. Mendez making the play, ending the inning. And the Sweets get on the board. But Carter Monda making one of the most remarkable catches you'll see, flipping over the left field wall into the Sweets bullpen to limit the Sweets to 2 runs. Halfway home here. Going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Cowlitz up 11-2.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Keaton Grady lines the first pitch. He sees foul bouncing into the Black Bears bullpen. Welcome back to Longview, David Story Field, Longview, Washington. The sun on its way down in the middle stage of this ball game. Game 2 of 3. The Black Bears up 11-2. It's been all Black Bears all night. 0-1 to Grady. Softly tapping the 0-1 pitch up the third base line. Rolling foul. 0-2 to Grady. Grady's 1 for 1. He's been walked twice. He scored 2 runs. drove in a run in his RBI walk in the third inning. The 0-2 is off the plate, a ball and 2 strikes. Otto Savage continues to eat up innings. He came in with 2 outs back in the bottom of the first inning. He enters the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fouled out of play. Staying alive, Grady. Two and 2 to Grady. On decks, Bronson Neve and Shea Bowen in the hole. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cowlitz leads 11-2. Grady takes ball 4. He fell behind in the count 0-2. He works a leadoff walk. Grady's on base for the 4th time tonight. That brings up Bronson Neve.
The first baseman, number 11, Bronson Neve.
Bronson smacked a 3-run double to the left field corner in his last trip. At first base is Grady, swinging and missing on the first offering. 0-1 to Neve. Neve, a hit away from one of his signature multi-hit games. The 0-1. Taken for strike 2. Savage, 3 2/3 innings under his belt. The 0-2. Up and in. A ball and 2 strikes. Fans, make sure to stick around on the live stream for a fireworks show, the annual post-game fireworks show. Coming after tonight, there's been a lot of fireworks here tonight. That pitch inside. Did it get his helmet? Neve is hit. He's on base again. A scary spot to get hit. Grady was running on the pitch, but it did not matter. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Neve's at first base. Grady is at second.
For the Black Bears, the designated hitter, number 37, Shea Bowen.
Bowen, one of the few Black Bears who has not recorded a hit tonight. Has 2 runners on and nobody out. The first pitch to the Lubbock Christian Chaparral is down in the dirt for ball 1. What a year that Bowen had at Lubbock Christian. 338, 966 OPS, 56 starts, 210 at-bats. Top 10 in the Lone Star Conference in at-bats, hit and run. That finds some grass. Grady's going to walk on in. And an RBI single for Bowen. Extending this lead back up to 10 runs. The Black Bears in front 12-2. And the first hit of the night for Bowen. Driving in a second run. Here's Jonathan Mendez, another Black Bear. Looking for his first hit. As I said with Bowen, not many of them. And here's a mound visit for Savage. Jared Molna taking the ball from him. And there will be a pitching change. What an outing for Savage. 3 2/3 innings. He came in back in the first inning, which feels like forever ago. There's been a lot happened since then. He held the line. Gave up a 4 spot in the third. In 1 run so far. But the Sweets trailing 12-2. Bringing on their 3rd pitcher of the evening.
Hi, this is Mike from Dick Hanna Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Saturday, July 27th. All kids 14 and under will be able to
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Group outing today at CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Weather Guard.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz.
Now batting for the Black Bears, the shortstop, number 8, Jonathan Mendez.
Luke Stutzman plays for Sweets head coach Jared Molna at Walla Walla Community College, an incoming freshman, making his 4th appearance of the summer for the Sweets. He last pitched on June 25th against Springfield in a 17-5 loss. Hit hard the other way, hanging up for McDonald to make the catch for out number 1. Stutzman gets the first out of the inning on a line out to right field from Mendez.
Now in for the Black Bears, the right fielder, number 34, Caleb Rozier.
And that brings up the right fielder, Caleb Rozier. Stutzman hasn't pitched in over a month, or nearly a month. Coming up on that, over 3 weeks ago. 1-0 to Caleb Rozier. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Runners on first and second. Cowlitz in front 12-2. The 1-0 pitch from Stutzman is low for ball 2. Cowlitz in front. 7 in the first, 4 in the third, 1 here in the 5th. 2 runners on. The 2-0 pitch finds the zone. Rozier in his second game as a Black Bear. He joined the ball club earlier this week. The Jacksonville native plays for Black Bears head coach Kelly Stinnett at Park University Gilbert. Bowens at first, Neves at second. The 2-1 off the plate for ball 3. What an addition he has been. 3-1. Stutzman's pitch is outside for ball 4. And that will load him up for Carter Monda. Rozier is on base for the 3rd time tonight. Here's Carter Monda. Getting a shout out from Republic Address announcer Ben Trigstead for his phenomenal catch last inning. Steps in with the bases loaded, taking ball 1. 1-0 to Monda. Monda playing his first game in over a week. Visited Colorado last week to meet his girlfriend's family. Monda plays in Northern Colorado, had a couple of Black Bears teammates earlier in the year. Swinging and missing at the 2-0, big swing. 2-1 to the Vancouver native. Vancouver, Washington, we're in the Northwest. Bases loaded. Rozier at first base. Bowens at second. Neves at third. The 2-1. Fly into right field. Backtracking is McDonald, making the catch. Here comes Neve. A throw offline, brings in another run. Monda with the sac fly makes it 13-2 Black Bears. A strong throw for McDonald, but no chance to catch Neve. Monda driving in his 8th run of the summer. And here is Nick Miller. All runners tagging up, excellent base running. Now Rozier at second base and Bowens at third base. 13-2 Black Bears. Outside for ball 1. Two away, bottom 5. Miller swings and misses. He had 5 RBIs last night. Came into this similar position last night in the bottom of the 7th inning, the 1-1 off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Miller drove in 2 runs when he stepped in the bottom of the 7th with runners on 2nd and 3rd, sneaking a base hit inside the first base line. The 2-1 from Stutzman. Curveball catches the outside border of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, 2 runners on. The 2-2. Breaking ball low, filling up the count. It's 3-2 now. Rozier at second. At third base is Bowen. The payoff. Fouled out of play. Miller's teammate, Rozier, at second base at Park University Gilbert. The 3-2, swing and a miss. Stutzman strikes out Miller to end the bottom of the 5th inning, but the Black Bears add 2 more runs on a sac fly from Monda and an RBI single from Bowen. At the end of 5, your score, Cowlitz 13, Walla Walla 2.
Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Hi, this is Mike from Dicana Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We're proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dicana Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dicana Toyota, believe in nice.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great...
For the Swedes, the designated hitter, number 13, Luka Wiljancic.
Chase Brushy exits the game after 5 innings, giving up 2 runs, 7 strikeouts, and he's in line for his first win of the summer as Yanni Castro takes over on the mound for the Black Bears. Welcome back to Longview, Washington. The home team, Black Bears in front 13-2, looking for their first win in their past 6 series. 1-0. Luka Ruljancic at the plate. A ball and a strike to him. Ruljancic, the DH for the Sweets tonight. Ruljancic at a Scottsdale Community College from the Pacific Northwest by way of Seattle. Graduated from Bishop Blanchett High School. The 1-1, swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. Ruljancic is 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a strikeout. Walla added 2 runs in the top of the 5th inning, nearly doubling their offensive output. A 2-run homer robbed by Monda. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ruljancic. On decks, J.J. Moran and Joel Esparza. Cowlitz with 13 runs in the game, 7 in the first, 4 in the third, and 2 in the 5th. The 2-2, inside, and it might have got Ruljancic right above the elbow guard on the triceps. Ruljancic leads off the top of the 6th as he's hit, and Walla has a base runner.
And for the Sweets, the shortstop, number 12, J.J. Moran.
Castro, 6'1", 185-pound right-hander from Panama at Arizona Western College. The Black Bears had 4 Arizona Western Matadors on this roster. Sergio DiCello, Mac Robertson. Those 2 left this season early. Bronson Neve's been a steady contributor. Had a 3-run double earlier in today's game. Castro's been a staple out of the bullpen, making his 12th appearance of the year. 1-1 to Moran. Moran, 1 for 2 tonight. Castro with an electric fastball, clocked in at 96 earlier this year. The 1-1. Catches the outside corner, a ball and 2 strikes. Moran bound for Palo Alto, a Stanford commit, native of Southern California. The 1-2. Tipped out of the glove of Kennett. JJ can't hold on, and the AB continues. Ruljancic at first base. Top of the 6th inning. Cowlitz in front 13-2. Chase Brushy, the Black Bears starter, just bounced from the game after 5 innings of work. The 1-2. Lifted high in the air, right center field. Rozier making the catch in the gap. 1 away in the top of the 6th. Moran's 1 for 3. And that brings up the catcher, Esparza. He's 0 for 2 tonight. As Moran telling Esparza what to expect. One away. The first pitch to Esparza. Missing for ball 1. Esparza from Sierra Vista, Arizona. The 1-0. Upstairs for ball 2. 2-0. At first base is Ruljancic. He reached on a leadoff hit by pitch. The 2-0. Misses low for ball 3. Three and 0. Castro finds the zone with the fastball. Esparza, the 8-hole hitter in this Walla Walla lineup. On deck is Chipper Beck, and then the leadoff man, Kennedy Har, is in the hole. 1 away in the top of the 6th, the 3-1. And they got a piece of him. Esparza's hit, the second hit batsman of the inning, puts runners on first and second. Now 2 on, 1 out for Chipper Beck. Kennett out to talk with Castro. And this is one of those games, despite the 11-run margin, you think that a lot of fans are going to stick around for the post-game fireworks show, the annual celebration here for the Black Bears. At least the Black Bears sure hope so. And what's sure to be a spectacle following the game. Make sure to stick around. Still a lot of ball to be played. We're just over halfway through this one. Coming up on 2 hours of game time. Got started a little bit early, 6:34 West Coast time. First pitch is fouled out of play by Beck. Beck has not been retired tonight. Back-to-back singles in the third and the fifth inning. His leadoff single last inning came around to score on the 2-run single from Mosey. Castro looking at Ruljancic, the 0-1, swung on and missed. 0-2 to Beck now. Cowlitz in front, 13-2. The Black Bears 3-7 in the second half of West Coast play. Walla 2-9. The 0-2 downstairs for ball one. One and two. Esparza at first base. Ruljancic at second. 1-2 to Beck. Castro's 1-2. Hit well, left field. Monda is there to make the catch. 2 away after the fly out to left field. Beck hit it well. Monda tracked it down. Back to the top of the order. Here's Kennedy Hara. Beck is sat down for the first time tonight. And here's the second baseman, Hara. He's 1 for 2. He doubled in his last at-bat. Two away and 2 runners on for Hara. The first pitch off speed, misses high. 1-0. Hara from Colorado Mesa struggling this summer. Takes a breaking ball low and in for ball 2. Hara came into tonight's game hitting 162. Over 100 at-bats, playing in his 34th game of the summer. His double earlier was his 3rd double of the season. But now ahead in the count, 3-0. Davis Mosey on deck. Drove in the only runs of the game for the Sweets. The 3-0. Fastball in there for strike 1. Esparza is at first base. Ruljancic is at second. Both Sweets reached from a hit by pitch. The 3-1. Taken for a strike again on the lower part of the zone. From 3-0 to 3-2. Runners on first and second. Castro comes set. His 3-2, runners going, softly hit on the ground. Grady's going to have to hustle over there. He throws over in time and a close play at first base, but the inning ends on a 4-3 put out, a ground out to second base. Castro works around 2 hits batsmen to throw up a 0 in the top of the 6th. Middle of the 6th in Longview. Cowlitz in front, 13-2.
Double play.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly.
9-1-2. J.J. Kennett leads off for the Black Bears in the bottom of the 6th inning. Cowlitz in front 13-2. Kennett's 1 for 2. And the first pitch is outside, almost beyond the left-handed batter's box. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Arball gave up 7 runs in 2/3 of an inning. Savage gave up 6 runs. Stutzman entering his first full inning of work. The 2-1. Fastball is off the plate. 3 balls and a strike now. And tonight's game originally slated for 6 o'clock. Some confusion due to the fireworks show after the game. Kennett draws a walk. He's on base for the 3rd time tonight. The fireworks show, annual postgame fireworks show, a special event for the Black Bears, sponsored by Pacific Tech Construction and Western Fabrication. But back to the top of the order. Here's Dylan Schlegel. One of the few games that Black Bears management does not want to turn into a blowout, trying to keep the fans here. A good crowd so far. A lot of people still in the stands. Not a lot of people have left, probably a better way to say it. Dylan Schlegel stepping to the plate for the 5th time tonight. Black Bears getting ready to go through this lineup. If there's not many switches, Schlegel may have an opportunity to get 7 or 8 at-bats tonight. Kennedy at first base. Fouls off the 1-1. Let's take a look at some of the action going on tonight around the West Coast League. Up in Bellingham, the Bells lead the Lefties 2-0. Kelowna leads the Pickles 3-2. Kamloops leads Nanaimo 4-3. Ridgefield going for another win. They lead 5-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ridgefield going for their 12th win in a row. They're up 3 on the Harbor Cats. Bottom of the 6th inning in Ridgefield. Ben leads Corvallis 6-2. Wenatchee in front of the Pippin 7-3. Now 3 balls and 2 strikes to Schlegel. Three and 2. Nobody out in this bottom of the 6th inning. Ball 4. Back-to-back free passes to get the Black Bears going. And that brings up Keaton Grady. Grady has 2 of his teammates in 2024 on base. Schlegel returning to DBU. He's at first base. Kennett transferring to Baylor, but spent his freshman year in Dallas. He's at second base. Grady fouls off the first pitch. And a remarkable stat for the Black Bears. Case, you'll take it. But 11 walks given up from the Sweets. And we're just over 5 innings into this game. 5 innings of pitching. The 0-1 Hit well, left center field. This could split the alleyway. It gets past the right fielder, McDonald. Kennett comes in to score. Grady comes in. And over to third with a 2-run triple. Grady comes in to score. And it's 15-2, Black Bears in front. And these Bears keep on coming.
Now ready for the Black Bears, the first baseman, number 11, Bronson Neve.
And Bronson Neve in another RBI opportunity. Came to the play with runners on first and second in the first. The bases loaded in the third. Then he had a runner on first in the fifth. The Black Bears setting a record with the most runs in a West Coast League game this season, 15. This could add another gapper, right center field. Walking in is Grady. Neves throwing in a second. He had a look in his eyes like he was trying to get to third base, but he'll stop at second with a lead or with a RBI double, and still nobody out. It's 16-2 Black Bears.
For yet another double.
Our partners at Safeway Albertsons are proud to make another donation through their Nourishing Neighbors program. For every double the Black Bears hit this season, donations will be made to Community Action Program. Thanks for supporting your community, Safeway Albertsons. And here's Shea Bowen. As the Black Bears with 3 more here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And another multi-hit game for Neve. 1-0. Bowen had his first hit of the game in his last AB. Pops it up. Behind second base. Moran misjudged it. Moving to his left to make the catch. 1 away in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that brings up the shortstop, Jonathan Mendez. Mendez looking for his first hit today. Mendez, one of the few Black Bears, still without a hit tonight. Strike one to Mendez. Mendez from UC Santa Barbara. Rising sophomore from Inglewood, California. The 0-1. Takes the curveball outside. And Mendez, after a cold start to the summer, 1 for 14, nursing a groin injury, has now put together, adding to his hit streak, 7 games. High chopper over to first, close play, in time. And a 3-1 put out, but moving Neve over to third base.
For the Black Bears, the right fielder, number 34, Caleb Rozier.
And here's Caleb Rozier. Oh, 0-1 to Rozier. Rozier 2 for 3, back-to-back multi-hit games to open up his Black Bear career. A ball and a strike. Rozier had a 2-run double in the first, singled in the second, flared out to the second baseman, but reached on a walk in his last at-bat. 1-1. Rozier from Park University, Gilbert. Black Bears head coach Cowlitz asked if he wanted to play for the Black Bears. Said didn't take a lot of convincing. to get him up here to the Pacific Northwest. He goes down looking to end the bottom of the 6th inning. But the Black Bears had 3 more runs. Going into the 7th, Cowlitz leading 16-2.
They will be in a race. They're going to race to Corby out there in the field.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker. The RV, boat, and adventure loan from Fiber Federal. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Get ready for another summer of family-friendly fun with the Cowlitz Black Bears. Rally your crew and head down to David Story Field for delicious food and drinks, affordable entertainment, and unforgettable memories. The Black Bears can host your group, business, friends, and youth sports team. Whether you're entertaining clients, treating your employees, or just looking for a fun night out with coworkers, David Story Field is the place to be. Create a summer of great memories with the Black Bears. Book your group outing today at cowlitzblackbears.com.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200.
Weather Guard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to cowlitzblackbears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's cowlitzblackbears.com.
The Black Bears dig deeper into their bullpen. Yanni Castro is out after netting a scoreless work. We bring on the Northern Colorado commit and LCC alum Aaron Plotner. Plotner from Bend, Oregon. Starts off Davis Mosey with a first pitch strike. 2-3-4, due up for Walla Walla. Plotner's 0-1. Outside, a ball and a strike. Mosey's 1 for 3. Drove in the lone runs for the Sweets back in the 5th inning. 2-run single through the right side. 2 balls and a strike. And the Black Bears and the Swedes, both of their seasons running down. We're at a weird point of the year, 2-1. Fouled out of play, 2 balls and 2 strikes. It doesn't feel like this. We're getting close to the end of the season because there's so many games left. Only a couple more full weeks of play. And with the Black Bears, if you don't make the postseason, your season's done in early August. 2-2 to Mosey, swung on and missed. Mosey strikes out. He's now 1 for 3 on the night. 1 away in the top of the 7th. That brings up Court McDonald. McDonald's 0 for 3 tonight. Fouling off the first pitch. McDonald is 0 for 3 tonight. The Black Bears will be in Bend this week. while the Sweets will host the Pippins in Walla Walla. These two teams will meet in a couple of weeks from now. The Black Bears will visit the Sweets in Walla Walla in early August. Second to final series. That's going to be a long road trip. The Black Bears will face Walla Walla to start the week, then finish up in Port Angeles. Soft ground ball, backhanded by Neve. He takes it himself, stepping on the bag for out number 2. Two away. That brings up the first baseman, Stephen Hom. Cowlitz in front 16-2. The Black Bears with 7 runs in the first, 4 in the third, 2 in the fifth, and 3 in the sixth. Ten hits for the Black Bears tonight. Sky to right field. Rozier working to his left. He's under it to end the inning. And a nice first inning of work for Plotner. A strikeout, ground out, and a fly it. Stretch time here in Cowlitz. The Black Bears in front, 16-2 over the Sweets.
Provided by your local day wireless system. For all your two-way radio and TV needs, visit your local day wireless system. New pitcher for the Swedes, number 17, Nicola Moses Gamera. Don't forget, fans, our amazing fireworks show will take place right after the game. Leading off the bottom of the seventh for the Black Bears, the left fielder, number 38, Carter Monda.
Carter Monda's hit on the first pitch. And the leadoff man's aboard in the bottom of the seventh inning for the Black Bears. Carter Monda takes his bag. Nicola Moses Gomera, the Hawaiian, 6'4", 220-pound right-hander on the mound, making his debut for the Sweets.
Number 5, Nick Miller.
Monda's at first base. Miller takes strike one. Nick Miller is 0 for 4 tonight. Monda at first. Nobody out in the bottom of the seventh inning. A ball and a strike. On deck's J.J. Kennett. Firework night tonight. Next week, kids dash for cash. Against the Raptors, the Black Bears will finish up the Columbia River Cup next weekend. 2 balls and a strike. Miller looking for his first hit of the game, a pick-off attempt to first base. Not in time to catch Monda. Two and one. Nokoa Gomero, his 2-1 pitch is fouled off. Moses Gomera making his debut. Two and two to Miller. Two inside. 3-2 now. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Moses Gomera from Kapolei, Hawaii. Monda's at first base. The 3-2, check swing. First base is occupied. He can't run down to first. Miller strikes out for out number 1. That brings up J.J. Kennett.
The catcher, number 40, J.J. Kennett.
Kennett's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, a single, and a run scored. 2 hit by pitches. 1-0. Nokoa Moses Gomera, uncommitted. 2024 high school grad, searching for a home next year. Two and 0. Monda's at first base, 1 away. 3-0 now. Moses Gomera. 3-0. Recently committed to Walla Walla Community College, playing for Jared Molna, the head coach of the Sweets. Making his debut tonight. Kennett, the 9-hole hitter for the Black Bears. Takes strike 1. The Black Bears will be in Bend this week. Bend leads the season series 2-1. Ridgefield at home next weekend, muscled into right field. Kennett with his second hit of the game. That'll put 2 runners on for Dylan Schlegel. Kennett's strong enough just to get that thing out to right field. Now runners on first and second for Schlegel.
Back to the top of our lineup with center fielder number 36, Dylan Schlegel.
The Black Bears, after this series, will have their final homestand. 6 more home games left, not a lot of opportunities, so make sure you get out to support your Black Bears. One of the best experiences here in Cowlitz County. Line shot up the middle. Monda's pull held up at third base. Shane McCarroll telling Monda to pump his brakes. Monda rounded third base hard. And that will load him up for Keaton Grady. Back-to-back base hits following the strikeout. Loads up the bases. And here's Keaton Grady. He has a single, a triple, and 3 walks. One and 0. Bases are loaded. Monda's at third, Kennett's at second, and Schlegel's at first. Cowlitz in front 16-2. The 1-0. Fouled out of play to the left side. The Black Bears with 16 runs on 12 hits. Looking to add more here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 1-1 from Moses Gomera. Bounce to the right side. Sneaking through into right field. Monda will come in to score. Kennett's held up at third. An RBI single for Grady. His 4th RBI of the night. 17-2 Black Bears.
Now batting for the Black Bears, the first baseman, number 11, Bronson Neves.
And the Black Bears have now scored in 5 of 7 innings at the plate. Knee fouls off the first pitch. Neve with 4 RBIs on the night. Had a 3-run triple back in the 3rd and an RBI double in the 6th. And a balk called on Moses Gomera. And Elijah Bester calling the balk to extend the lead. Cowlitz up 18-2 now. And Elijah Bester, he's called 2 crucial balks at the Black Bears extent earlier this month up in Yakima Valley. Back-to-back balks on consecutive pitches. Back on Alex Buchanan on the 3rd of July. But it's 18-2. Cowlitz in front. Now 2 runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 1-1 pitch bounced over Shane McCarroll at third base. 1-2 to Neve. One and two, runners on second and third now. 1-2, down low. Grady's at second, Schlegel's at third. 1 away, bottom 7, the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle, that will bring in 1. Schlegel comes in to score. Grady's held up at third. A 5 RBI night for Neve. It's 19-2 Black Bears. Now 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Shea Bowen. The cleanup hitter for the Black Bears. Can the Black Bears put up 20 tonight? 1-0 to Bowen. Bowen's 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. An RBI walk and an RBI single. Chopper to the right side. Hara plays it off the hop. That will bring in a run. It's 20-2 Black Bears. Bowen's 3rd RBI of the night. And the Black Bears know this feeling. The Black Bears suffered a couple of blowouts earlier this month. Black Bears gave up a 10-run 3rd inning at Ridgefield earlier this month. Now that loss isn't as bad with Ridgefield now on the 11-game winning streak. But the Black Bears with their highest offensive output of the season by a long shot here tonight. On the ground to third. Beck sets his feet over to first in time. But the Black Bears add 4 more. Going into the 8th inning. The Black Bears in front, 20-2.
Hi, this is Mike from Decatur Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Dick Hanna Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Dick Hanna Toyota, believe in nice.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen. if you were lucky. So now Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch Cowlitz Black Bears baseball.
Play ball!
Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Cowlitz Black Bears match up against other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe, outdoor event is a perfect outing for all. Peace Health is again a proud sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears. We have our team of medical experts on deck to provide our community with the care they need. Bring your family and bring your friends to a fun-filled time at the ballpark and make it a part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Cowlitz Black Bears baseball. A great double play.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your
Isaac Vasquez, the pitcher from Montreat College in North Carolina, enters the game to pitch the top of the 8th inning. The Black Bears lead the Sweets 20-2. Logan Meyer, the left fielder, gets things started for Walla Walla. Taking strike one. A ball and a strike to Meyer. He's 0 for 3 tonight. 2 balls and a strike. Two one in the air to right field. Shallow right. Grady moving to his left. He's under it for out number 1. One away.
The designated hitter, number 13, Luka Ruljancic.
Luka Ruljancic stepping in. One away, nobody on. He's 1 for 2 tonight. The Black Bears have not won a series since their sweep over Kamloops June 11th, 12th, and 13th. Over a month ago. Seven series since the Black Bears successfully took 2 out of 3. And it was a sweep. And the Black Bears had a 6-game winning streak at home earlier this year. Now 0-2 to Ruljancic. 0-2, 1 away. Top of the 8th inning. And a time called. Home plate umpire Riley Keller. Pitch clock violation. Only the second pitch clock violation called against Black Bears pitchers this season. 2 balls and 2 strikes. But 2-2. Right field, first base. Leaping to make the catch is Neve. 2 away. And that brings up J.J. Moran.
For the Swedes, the shortstop, number 12, J.J. Moran.
Moran's 1 for 3. 1-0 to Moran. Vasquez making his 8th appearance of the season. Now with 10 innings of work. 5.58 ERA. Was scoreless in his last outing, the 11-2 loss against the Elks. 2-0 to Moran. Fouled back, it's 2-1. Top of the 8th inning, the Black Bears with 20 runs. They're in front 20-2. The 2-1. Curveball runs inside, 3 balls and a strike. Three and 1. Popped foul. Tomorrow's game will begin at 1:05 Pacific time. The Black Bears going for their first sweep since mid-June. The 3-2 is outside for ball 4. Moran's on for the second time tonight. And that brings up the catcher, Joel Esparza. Walla Walla loaded up the bases in the bottom of the third with 1 out, but could not scratch a run across. 1-0. Esparza is 0 for 2. He was hit in his last plate appearance. He's flown out and struck out. The 1-0 pitch could have been called strike 1. Kennett couldn't squeeze it. Ball 2. Might not have made a difference. That's a call depending on the umpire. Taking his lead at first base is Moran. He's not being covered by Neve. Now 3-0 to Esparza. The 3-0 is upstairs for ball 4.
Now ready for the Swedes. The third baseman, number 9, Chipper Beck.
Back-to-back 2-out walks. Chipper Beck coming to the plate. He's 2 for 3 tonight. The 9-hole hitter for Walla Walla. Swings at the first pitch. Fly to right field corner. Rozier's not going to get there. Rozier bobbles in the corner. 2 runs are in to score. Beck's over to third, sliding in with a 2-run triple. And a 3 for 4 night for Beck. Two-run triple. 3-hit game. It's now 20-4 Black Bears. 1-0. And back to the top of the order. 1-0 to Kennedy Hara. 2 balls and no strikes. Vasquez spent last season with Providence Christian College, Pasadena, California. The 2-0. Finds the zone, 2-1. The 2-1 from Vasquez. Runs inside, 3-1 now. Beck's at third base. The 3-1. Fills up the count, 3-2 now. Three and 2 to Hara. Hara's 1 for 3 tonight. Fouls it near the handle of his bat. Still 3-2. Hara from Colorado Mesa. And the time is granted to Hara. Bester and Keller going to talk it over. A late time call. If the play stands, Hara is lucky to be granted the timeout. And we'll see here. The inning continues. The call, or the time is confirmed. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. And a new pitcher, catcher into the game for the Black Bears, J.J. Kennett no longer behind the plate. Ryan Clark from Feather River College into the game. It's now 20-5.
Mosey.
Runner going, the throw from Clark. High throw. Hara got a good jump. And he steals second base. And Walla Walla with 3 runs here in the top of the 8th. The 1-0. Taken for strike 1. A ball and a strike. Mosey drove in the first 2 runs of the game for Walla Walla. He just took strike 2. Mosey's 1 for 3 with a walk, a 2-run single, a strikeout, and a ground out. The 1-2. Downstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2 to Mosey. Ball 3. Two hours and 40 minutes into this one. Top of the 8th inning, the 3-2. Ball 4. And another walk from Vasquez. Vasquez just gave up his 4th walk.
Batting for the Swedes, the right fielder, number 40, Court McDonald.
Court McDonald coming to the plate. He's 0 for 4 tonight. Mosey's at first, Hara's at second. The first pitch is low, blocked by Clark. One and 0. Justin Parrish out there to talk to Vasquez. Vasquez, a veteran in the college game. 1 and 0. Two balls and no strikes. Two and 0 to McDonald. Popped up left side, and this gets out of play. Two and 1 now. Vasquez from California. Graduated from Millennium High School. The 2-1 to McDonald, up and outside for ball 3. Runners on first and second. Cowlitz in front 20-5. Outside for ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Stephen Hom.
Now batting for the Swedes, the first baseman, number 8, Stephen Hom.
Hom, the 9th Swede to come to the plate in this top of the 8th inning. The first pitch to Hom in the air, right field. Center field calls him off. Schlegel makes the catch. But the Swedes had 3 runs in the top of the 8th inning. Going into the bottom of the 8th inning. Walla Walla trailing 20-5.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Private leak. Why do I have a drip in my office and water on my desk?
Because the roof is bad. I tried to fix it myself, sir.
Didn't I tell you to call the guard?
The guard?
Yes, Private, the guard. Weather guard.
Oh, yeah. They'll keep you dry in the rain or snow. 577-7200.
They're our first defense against the weather. Now, call Weather Guard.
Sir, yes, sir.
Keep you dry in the rain or snow.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Ahoy there, mateys. Spring has sprung, and that means it's time to hit the high seas, or the open road, or any place you get to wear a cool outfit and go real fast. Thank goodness Fiber Federal Credit Union has you covered. Get the boat, wave runner, RV, ATV, or motorcycle you want at a rate as low as Davy Jones' Locker.
Nakua Moses Gomer back on the mound. 1-1 to Kayla Rozier. Bottom of the 8th inning, the Black Bears in front 20-5. Inching closer to their first series win in over a month. Rozier has been a phenomenal addition to the Black Bears lineup. 2 multi-hit games in his first 2 games on the club. Flew across the country last week, joined the team from Jacksonville, Florida. Says he appreciates the weather up here, a little bit cooler than he's used to. 2-2. Called strike 3. Rozier goes down looking. And that brings up Carter Monda. 1-0. Monda had the sensational catch back in the 5th inning, flipping over the left field fence. The 2-0. Softly tapped back to the mound. Gomer fires over to first. A high throw. The catch is made by Hom.
Now batting for the Black Bears, the third baseman, number 5, Nick Miller.
1-0 to Nick Miller. Moses Gomera came in last inning. The 1 out. Pops it up, right field. McDonald running after it. It tails into the Black Bears bullpen. The wind gusting. Coming in from left center field, a crosswind. Ground ball to third base. Beck throws over to first. Nice stretch by Hom. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Black Bears in the bottom of the 8th. Cowlitz ahead 20-5. The Black Bears 3 outs away from taking the first two games of the series.
Call Weather Guard.
577-7200. Weather Guard.
Listen up, baseball fans. Head into Safeway to score on great deals all season long. Safeway has everyone's tailgating favorites, from fried chicken and party subs to fresh cut fruit and veggie trays and tons of easy meal options. Satisfy your whole team for the ultimate game day experience. And you can save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Just shop online at Safeway.com, head to the store, and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Safeway, sponsor of the Cowlitz Black Bears.
The Cowlitz Black Bears are looking for families to open their homes to elite college baseball players, fueled by passion and talent, ready to call Cowlitz County their home away from home. As a Black Bears host family, you provide more than shelter. You become a source of unwavering support. You're not just a host, you're a vital part of their success story. In return for your generosity, the Black Bears offer a package that's as rewarding as the experience itself. Enjoy complimentary season tickets for your entire household, a 15% discount on merchandise, and an unforgettable night of honor at the ballpark. Go to CowlitzBlackBears.com to learn more on how you can become a host family today. That's CowlitzBlackBears.com.
Hi, this is Mike from Decatur Toyota. We've been part of this community for years. We are proud to support our Cowlitz Black Bears once again this year. One of the nicest experiences each summer is to be with family and friends watching America's pastime. Decatur Dealerships has been around for over 70 years, and they are a local family-owned business with a tradition of supporting our community.
Decatur Toyota, believe in nice.
Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood codger. Back in my day, a checking account was a checkbook, a box of checks that looked like a brick, and a really sweet pen, if you were lucky. So now, Fiber Federal Credit Union comes along with their free choice checking that gives you a rate that's better than a lot of savings certificates. Free checking and great dividends? Way better than a box. Fiber Federal Credit Union. We're kind of like a family, only we're a credit union.
Warmer.
Nick Silva from Odessa College on the pitch for the Black Bears. Silva, the fifth pitcher to come in for the Black Bears. 3 outs to go. The first pitch is lined into right field by Logan Meyer. Meyer with his first hit of the game. And a leadoff base hit. That brings up Luka Ruljancic. The sun setting here in Longview, Washington. 1-0. Silva from Odessa College on the pitch for the Black Bears. Silva grew up in California, moved to Georgetown, Texas, just north of Austin. 2 balls and no strikes. Silva making his 7th appearance of the summer. He's not unfamiliar with the Northwest. Played with the Dub C Fish Sticks last season. Up in the Emerald City, 2 balls and 1 strike. Ruljancic is 1 for 3 tonight with a hit by pitch. 2-1. Outside for ball 3. Three and 1. Swing and a miss. Ruljancic, the DH. On deck is J.J. Moran, the shortstop. At first base, Meyer moving up to second base. A leadoff base hit and a walk puts 2 runners on. Two on and nobody out for Moran. Moran swings and misses through strike 1. Moran, the incoming freshman, Stanford commit, hitting 167 on the summer. He's 1 for 3 tonight. A ball and a strike. Fans, make sure. Don't know if the fireworks will be live streamed. 1-1. Runners on first and second. Nobody out in the top of the 9th inning. 2-1. Moran tipped it, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and 2. Swing and a miss. Moran strikes out for out number 1 on the top of the 9th. Big first out. After giving up a leadoff walk, followed by a leadoff base hit, followed by a walk. Silva gets that first out. 1-0. 1-0. Chipperbeck's on deck. Ruljancic is at first base. At second base is Meyer. Cowlitz in front, 20-5. The 1-1. This could be a gapper, left center field, and it's down. Waved around third is Meyer. Tagged out at third. Not in time. Ruljancic going first to third. It's 20-6. An RBI single from Esparza. And a close play at third base. Ruljancic sliding in under the tag. One away here in the top of the ninth inning. It's a 20-6 ball game now. Beck takes a first pitch curveball for strike one. Chipper Beck is 3 for 4 tonight. Inside, taken for ball one. The RBI double from Esparza, or single advancing on the throw. Fly ball, right field. Rozier is under it. Tagging up is Ruljancic. The throw is cut off by Neve. Tagging up and going to third is Moran, or Esparza.
Pretty soon after the game is over, so please stay in your seats.
And moving over to third base is Esparza. Driving in a run on the sac fly is Beck.
Now batting for the Swedes. Shortstop number 3, Kennedy Hara.
And down to their final out, back to the top of the order. Here's Kennedy Hara. 1-0 to Hara. The Black Bears scored 7 in the first inning and never looked back. They picked up 4 in the third, 2 in the fifth, 3 in the sixth, and 4 in the seventh. Bronson Neve, another multi-hit game. Drove in 5 runs tonight, including a bases-clearing double, 3-run double back in the third inning. Strike one to Hara. Fans, make sure to join us for tomorrow's game. We'll have you covered. 1:05 first pitch, game 3 between the Sweets and the Black Bears. Kids free Sunday. 3-1 now. Walla with 5 runs here since the beginning of the 8th inning. 3 in the 8th, 2 in the 9th. The 3-1 pitch inside for ball 4. And now runners are at the corners again for Davis Mosey.
Number 46, Davis Mosey. Once again, fans, make sure you stay in your seats. We're going to start the fireworks show shortly after the game is over.
The first pitch to Mosey. Low and away for ball 1. And it's going to be close. Will we reach the 3-hour mark? Currently at 2:57. Runners at the corners. Runner takes off. Check swing. Strike 1. Stolen base for Hara. The 1-1. Called strike 2. Mosey is 1 for 3 tonight. Runners at second and third. The 1-2 called strike 3, and there's your ball game. And the Black Bears take game 2, 20-7. The Black Bears with the commanding 13-run victory in game 2 get their first series win since mid-June. All Black Bears from the opening inning, 7 runs in the first. This team kept their foot on the gas pedal all night long. 4 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, and 4 in the 7th. Their largest offensive run output all season long. Fan, make sure to join us tomorrow, 105 series finale. One more look at the stats. Chase Brushy getting his first win of the year. Congrats to him. Picking up the loss is Josh Arabal. But a good win for the Black Bears all around. A lot of good things from all the guys. That will do it from Longview. My producer, Sean Lunn, audio engineer, Jack Conley, audio engineer, Chase Spross. I'm Jack Conley. Thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you tomorrow, 105 first pitch. We say good night from Longview and so long from the Cowlitz Black Bears.